Today I am going to beat the hell out of the RYOBI 3100 PSI 2.5 GPM gas pressure washer. I will put this through everything that you will probably put this through in the video. Make sure you watch the whole thing. I'll even show you what comes in the box. Let's get it going. No joke, every time I go into the Home Depot, I always see somebody in the summertime, springtime, walking out with one of these pressure washers. Check out all the attachments that you can put on this thing. We'll get to that later. But I had to get a new one, and this was the one I wanted to try, the big boy, the 3100 PSI. I am telling you, wait until you see this thing in action. I am going to show you how this comes. Not only is this thing an absolute monster, it's extremely easy to put together. Let's open up the box. This is what you get. This is what it's going to look like. Now, I automatically assumed that I was going to have to put the wheels on, put the handles on, put everything on, but everything comes together. And another really cool thing about this is that the handle actually folds down like this. And there's only one thing you got to install. I'll show you that here in a bit. But what do you get in this case? Well, you're actually going to get a really heavy duty hose attachment. I'll show you how that gets installed. It's not one of those cheap ones. You're going to get some oil. You're going to get a couple bolts. You're also going to get that head attachment, which I'll show you. This thing is really, really cool. The only thing you got to put together is this front piece and maybe attach the wand. That's really it. I mean, check this out. That is all you have to do to get this going. Well, you do have to add the oil. I'll show you where that goes. But check out this freaking handle. As soon as you pull it up, it locks down automatically. That is it. That's all you have to do. It is crazy to me. And then if you want to put that back down for storage, you know, you would think there's a bolt there. Nope, there is a little piece, which I'll show you in the video here a bit later. You just pop that out and you just fold it down. That's all you got to do. People ask me, why do I like RYOBI, or what do I like RYOBI for? It's because they have smart people working for them. They are always engineering things out to make things easier for you. I mean, check this out. You just pop that handle, boom, you slide it down, you put it back up, it automatically locks and it goes into that small storage area. So it doesn't take up that much space at all. Very well done on that, RYOBI. The only thing that you really need to put together on this is the front plate. That is going to hold your wand, and it's also going to allow you to wrap your hose, which is also very cool. I'll show you that here in a bit, but just a couple bolts, that's really all you got to do. Once you get that done, all you got to do is put on your water line on the back, just like so. That screws in. I'm also going to show you there's absolutely no leaking. You put your wand together, just screw that in, just attach that to the bottom of the unit. You add your oil, make sure you add your oil. And that is it. Literally like 5 minutes and it's ready to operate. Check this out though. No more water lines falling off the back. You actually got that nice little strap right there that holds that in. We're going to put the oil in here. You're definitely going to need a funnel to get that oil just because of the way the opening is positioned. It's a little bit of an angle. And we're going to attach our sprayer nozzle right here. You don't have to worry about all of the different attachments. Just one gets the job done. So very cool. And all you got to do is turn it and it will actually adjust the spray for you. So now we're going to put the gas in the tank. That's really the last step. And we're going to just put this in here like so. And I'm not really sure how much this is actually going to take, but we're going to, oh, damn it. Every single time. It never fails. I always overflow. Damn. Now this is how you get the bad boy going. Really simple. You want to choke it, just pull it out like that. That's the start. You throw the on switch and then you just make sure the gas is turned on right down there. Simple. There's no primer on this, which I was concerned, but then I remembered it's a Honda mower. Check this out. First pull out of the box. If you just see my hand there, I was literally like, what the hell? It really started up the first pull out of the box. I just put the gas and oil in. That was it. Didn't have to prime it. It pulled the first time. Now, in case I forget to add this in the video later, every time I pulled it the first time, it started up even after it is set for a half an hour to an hour. All right, now check this out. This is actually like a low idle, right? It goes low idle automatically to save gas. But watch what happens when I pull this trigger. It goes into the holy mode, not beast mode, holy mode. 3,100 PSI, 2.5 GPM on this washer. You can actually hear this thing idle down by itself once you let go of that trigger. Just clean off some of that spilled gas, I guess. All right, let's do some cleaning. We're gonna go with the Veranda. It's basically a plastic deck. I built this thing a couple years ago, and you can see that there's some nasty on the side. We're just wiping it out. This piece of a motor, 187 cc, again 3,100 psi, 2.5 gallons per minute. The pump, you got an axial cam. The hose length is 25 feet on it. The wheel size on this, we'll talk about here in a bit, 12 inches. And the total weight of this, you're looking at 65 pounds. Now the motor on this is the Honda. It's a GCV190, so it is the big boy. What I really like about this is you can adjust that head. It's a 5-in-1 quick change over nozzle. And I'll show you this here in a bit on the upcoming clips, but right now I think I'm set at a 25-degree pattern. You can go from 0 to 25 to, I believe, 45, and you got 2 different soap settings, which I'll show you. But look at it, it is just blasting this stuff off. I am at the 25, I think, on this, and yeah, just crushing this stuff. All right, let me show you this. This is really cool. The reason why I bought this was because I'm going to help somebody repaint their deck, and it had a lot of paint on there. Check this out. It is just crushing this paint off of this picnic table, which I got to repaint anyway. It is holy mode. Now let's do a little bit more. We are at the 25 setting, but we are going to bump this up to the straight stream, and I'll show you how powerful this thing is. All right, we're going to adjust that now. Check this out. You can hear that motor revving down. Here we go. If you are not careful using this on your vehicle, you will have no paint left. It is powerful. Now maybe you have some really stubborn areas, maybe concrete. Maybe you want to get in between the cracks, your expansion joints in your concrete driveway or sidewalk, you know, or you just want to stand back a little bit, check it out. You can do that, but damn. But what about the high reach, hard to reach areas? Well, we're going towards the chimney now. Got a bee's nest up there. Boo! Freaking spray distance on this thing is insane. I can water my garden from the front porch if I wanted to with it. Now, what about the lattice going around the deck? Oh, there are those. Get back, get back. We got them. We got the weeds. Push them back in. Oh, man, I'm telling you, wait until you try this freaking thing. We are going with some heavy grease buildup down on the grill, and we're at the 25 spread right here. Taking it down, but even that harder spot, well, we'll take care of that. We'll just zoom that in. I think we need a little bit more muscle, so we're going to put it on the 0 degree. We're just going to blast it. I think on the nozzle itself, they should really actually just put holy mode on that. And by the way, this is not sped up. This is the actual power that is coming out of this machine. Looking pretty balls to the wall to me. Let's move it along to something different. Now I have veranda decking here, and we got that grease on top of this stuff here. Really hard to get off. And I don't know if you can tell how dirty this deck actually is. It's been about a year and a half since I cleaned it last, and just taking it right off. Now, because this is the composite decking, it's going to be able to take a lot more abuse than a wood deck, especially one that's painted. If you were using this on a wooden deck that's painted or stained, go with the 45 degree. Don't go with the 25. It's just too powerful. It's going to take your paint and it's just going to strip it off. So definitely use that larger swath. Now you even have a safety feature right here, so if you set this down, you're worried about the kids coming over and pulling that trigger. Well, they can't. You just flip that over like so, it locks it in place, and now you can't pull that trigger. When you're ready to go, just flip it back again. All right, let's just finish up the railing. we're going to get rid of a couple more hornet nests, not bees, not honeybees. Wouldn't do that, but the hornets are gone. Definitely nice reach on this. Now what I love about this nozzle, you can see soap. There's two different soaps. There's a 25-degree spray. Was it the 45? I think it was. I missed it. Let me go back. It was 40 degrees. I misspoke.
Don't judge me.
Now you do have two different soap options. You got the jet flow basically and the soft flow. It's actually called soap band or soap jet. Now what's nice about this is they are both pretty soft, right? You don't have to worry about damaging anything. But the jet actually sort of goes in a straighter, tighter stream, where the fan is basically that. It's more spread out. It really does do a nice job though, either or. Now you got some chalk on here, not a big deal. We're going to move this over to the driveway. We got some nasty dirt and grime, which I'll show you. We're going to clean this up, and yeah, I'm telling you, I'm freaking loving this. I am loving this. I did not realize how much power this thing had. That's some nasty dirt and grime on that concrete. Probably about a year buildup after the winter, the spring, last fall. But we got some nastier stuff than that, so let's move it on. So powerful. You can even do artwork with it. Check this out. TRZ. Don't forget to subscribe. But what about cleaning your automotive? Here's the wheels. Again, we got that at the 25-degree, and we didn't use any soap. We didn't, scrub it down first. We're just hitting it with it. You definitely want to be careful if you're going over paint with this thing, though. All right, now I want to show you a close-up of the soap, and you can see I'm putting it on the window. I have it on the fan mode here, and it goes on really nice. That freaking soap container, that holder, is huge. I think you can hold like a gallon, maybe even over a gallon. This thing is just freaking awesome. But yeah, you can definitely soap up the vehicle or the house, whatever you're doing, and you can even water your plants with this. All right, let's move it along to my nasty sidewalk again. About a year and a half since I've cleaned it. We got some real nasty. FYI, no leaking out of any fitting. That is another thing I was really surprised about. Where the hose connects to the actual unit or the wand or anything, nothing is dripping. All right, now before we start doing some more nasty here, just a couple things. The plastic on here, pretty heavy duty. The only thing I will tell you is that the handle's a little bit small for me or short for me. I'm 6 foot tall, so I do have to bend over a little bit, but once you're going backwards, it's fine. The 12-inch tires, really nice over that hard terrain. I was looking at another power washer that had the pneumatic, but not a big deal. But again, really nice solid build on this entire unit. I am loving this head here. All you got to do is turn it and it adjusts to whatever you want. Really nice not having to worry about the different attachments that you got to worry about losing. All right, so we are cleaning the nasty off the sidewalk, and not only is it super powerful to get all that stuff off, you can actually take that straight 0-degree beam and blow those nasties, that dust, that material, the mulching, whatever that's stuck in there, and just blow it right out of there. It is freaking awesome. All right, one more thing that we're going to do here is the siding on the side of the house. I got that nasty green buildup. We're going at the 40 degrees because I don't want to blow my siding off or ruin it. Check this out. I was truly not expecting this pressure washer, this power washer, to be so powerful. I am completely just blown away with the performance of this machine. Like, I wasn't expecting it. Listen, the power of the machine, it is balls to the wall. Super, super surprised with how powerful this thing is. I stated it many times before, and I'm sticking by it. As far as it goes with the engineering of this machine, check that out, how easy it is to fold that up and then lift it back up, and it automatically clicks. It is genius. It is a little bit lower than I am used to. I'm used to those handles sticking up, but that's a good thing because you don't have to worry about it, taking up too much space when you're trying to store it. The larger wheels are also very nice, and it makes it easy to bring this across the rougher terrain. Super, super simple to start. All you got is the choke, the start. You just pull that pin in and out. You got the on-off button, and make sure your gas is on. Now, one pull, it starts up every single time. Now, is this a heavy industrial use type of machine? No, it is a DIY machine or a small shop. Not because I don't think it's powerful enough, it's because it is, well, plastic casing on the outside. I also love that you can wrap this thing up and don't have to worry about the hoses falling off and dragging on the ground once you have it wrapped. It only takes about 5 minutes to take out of the box and put together. The wand on this thing is awesome. You don't have to worry about losing any attachments. All you do is twist and it's ready to go. It is 100% recommended to check this thing out. I am telling you, you will love it. You will be surprised by it. I am very, very happy with it. And I use my own money to buy this, people. If you like this video, don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed so you can see more tools like this. We'll be back with more videos soon.